Okay, here we are. This is the whole suit on. I thought I'd put it on to show you a little bit of the range of motion. Right here, you're going to be a little bit tight coming up any farther than this. You do have your fine distance between you and your handlebars. If you have high handlebars, it's going to be kind of tough. If you have low handlebars, it'll be fine. You can hunch over like this, as you see. You don't get too much. I mean, you can move within your waist as much as you want, but you don't get too much flexibility in the abdomen. The abdomen's kind of going to be where it's at, and then your arms feel really good. These gauntlets actually surprised me. The elbow is completely covered depending on how you set your gauntlet, and you got that little flappy pad that kind of goes over it there that actually will hover above it and it'll be fine. I thought it would be an issue if you took a nasty spill, but I don't think that your arms will be in any danger at all. The chest is bulletproof, it feels like, and so is the abdomen itself. Let me go ahead and bend down a little bit. This stuff right here, I mean, it feels really strong right here. Then you got your flexible parts right here for your waist, and as I was showing you, I'm not going to move my legs, I'm just going to move my chest and my arms, and you can actually get that movement in there. Now, as far as the pants are actually really good. They actually flex pretty high up, and you got a couple extra pad protectors that I wasn't aware of. One is in the hip bone right here, and one is in the hip bone here. It feels like there's plenty of support for your knees and your shin. This whole part right here, your knee, and a little bit extends past almost around the sides of it. Then you got your quad pad that's underneath here. Then your soft leather that's in the center. You can pretty much get a pretty wide stance on it if you'd like. I don't have the boots, you see my feet there, but you can pretty much sit any way you like. If you're walking, you do get a little sagginess right here, which is to be expected because you need to have that extra flexibility if you're on your bike. As you see, when I lift my leg up, it actually forms perfectly there. But as you walk, you'll have a little sagginess. I don't know, if you got a little bit more junk in your trunk than me, then maybe you won't have that sagginess. But I do want to show the neck. This is the neck pad right here. Now, you got some flexibility there, but it's also some support. It goes up high where the end of your helmet will be, but it's, as you can see, sorry I hit the camera. As you can see, you got a little flexibility, and it's really nice there. Now, it is a little warm, as I told you before, and but it's also, you know, it's got some breathability. If you had some wind going right now, it'll be really nice and you know, breathable. It'll go through the garment itself. But if you're just sitting and not doing anything, like say you guys stop at Starbucks and you're sitting around, it's gonna get pretty hot. So you might want to loosen it up here. I'll show you the back real quick here. Another thing that I wanted to say is that for the type of environment that you try to use it for, if you're going to be using it as a costume, most costumes get warm anyways. This will get warm. It's also a little bit restricting, but a lot of costumes, especially this detailed and with this much stuff, have a lot of restrictions. But at the same time, if you're riding a motorcycle and you're out and about, you got to think about what you're doing. If you guys are doing a lot of long driving, a lot of sports driving, this will be really good for protection, and you'll get a lot of attention. You know, I think that's what you'll wear it for if you're going to wear something like this on the road. I personally wouldn't wear something like this on the road for different reasons, because you know, it gets wear and tear, it gets bugs and dirty on it, and you know, it's just a one-of-a-kind piece. I kind of got it because it's literally a work of art in my opinion. I think it's a beautiful job, but the more I wear this and the more I put it on, I can actually feel like this thing is pretty, you know, pretty good on the protection side. I mean, I have a couple jackets for summer driving, winter driving that have protection, and this feels that it far is superior than them as far as protection goes. So I'm thinking that if you guys are looking for a really flashy jacket and suit to show off to people, and you want to be protected and you want something that's really good, this is, I mean, look no further. This thing, you know, it exceeds in all those categories. It's really, really nice. The leather would alone would do a lot of protecting, much less the inside components and the way that it's put together. I think that I'll show you it with my helmet on, that way you can see how well it responds to a helmet now. Okay, I got the helmet on here, and I kind of wanted to show you what a helmet would look like with the actual suit on, and how your head will actually be able to move left and right. You can move back. The neck piece isn't restricting at all. It's just actually really nice. You still have some space here where you can see your skin if you want the air to hit it. You could also wear a balaclava to you know, obviously get a little bit extra warmth, but see, it fits perfect. It doesn't push up on the helmet, and it doesn't you know, it doesn't come too short to where your neck is too exposed. So I thought that the neck piece was done really well. Again, I'll give you a good overall look of it here, and you'll see that I can move left, right, up, down, back. Really good job on that, really good job on that. So now I'm going to show you what it looks like on a motorcycle. So while taking this off, I thought I'd kind of show you something. In order to get this thing off, you got to kind of break it off as I showed before, and let me scoot this down just a little bit, but this is kind of interesting. You know, you want to undo the first two straps here, but this is the kind of difficulty that you get it off. You got to kind of flip it. And there, you're free. A little bit more difficult than traditional leather backing, but you know, if you work at it a little bit, you should be able to get it off, and it shouldn't be too much of a problem. But as you can see, I'm a little sweaty from doing these videos in that suit. It gets kind of hot, but then again, I'm in my room, so I just kind of wanted to show you a little bit difficult to get it off and on a little bit. Alright guys, that's it for me. Thanks for watching the review. I want to say to David and the crew over there at Universal Designs, you guys did a truly incredible job on an awesome motorcycle slash costume suit. And anybody with any questions or comments, please post them below. I will answer them as soon as I can. Now, all that's left is to take this baby out for a spin. My only regret is I don't have the boots, so I had to find a suitable replacement, but I think I'm pretty happy with what I got. See you next time.